And to details, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi received on Friday U.S. President Joe Biden in Sharm el-Sheikh on the sidelines of the UN climate conference, the COP27. During the meeting, President el-Sisi praised the strategic partnership with the U.S., adding that Biden's visit reflects the strong bilateral relations between the two countries. The president also said that Egypt launched a comprehensive national human rights strategy, as well as the National Dialogue and the Presidential Pardon Committee. President el-Sisi also praised his meeting with Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi, in which they discussed various important files. For his part, Biden praised the bilateral relations and said he is looking forward to boosting them. Biden also praised Egyptian efforts in Gaza, as well as its stance on the Ukrainian crisis. The activities of the UN Climate Conference COP27 continues on Friday in Egypt's Red Sea resort of Sharm el-Sheikh. Friday's activities tackled decarbonization. Addressing UN Climate Conference, U.S. President Joe Biden said that the global climate crisis posed an existential threat to the planet, promising that the United States was doing its part to combat it. The U.S. President also said that the U.S., EU and Germany pledged $500 million to finance Egypt's transition to clean energy. His speech was intended to remind government representatives gathered in Sharm el-Sheikh to keep alive a goal of keeping the global average temperature rise within 1.5 degrees Celsius to avert the worst impacts of planetary warming. China has presented its own solutions in coping with climate crisis within its National Climate Change Adaptation Strategy 2035 to global participants in the ongoing climate change conference COP27. The Chinese pavilion at the COP27 saw China pushing strongly to focus on the adaptation, an issue many experts say is crucial. China's National Climate Change Adaptation Strategy 2035, jointly released by 17 departments, including the Ministry of Ecology and Environment in June, detailed the country's measures to improve climate change monitoring and forecasting services, enhance assessment of climate change impacts and risks, and strengthen disaster prevention and mitigation. President of the 27th Climate Change Conference COP27, Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry, met with the U.S. climate envoy John Kerry. The meeting discussed the developments of the ongoing discussions regarding different climate issues, as well as the activities which are held on the sidelines of the conference. Kerry also reviewed his country's position regarding all the items listed in COP27 agenda. For his part, Egypt's top diplomat expressed happiness over the positive morale of delegates to the conference, who showed the desire to reach understandings regarding different topics included in the conference's agenda. Under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the 23rd phase of We Are All One initiative continues its activities nationwide. The initiative aims to offer food and non-food commodities to citizens at slashed prices. The commodities are sold at a discount of about 60% of its market price. The initiative has hundreds of branches, including key super and hypermarkets nationwide, as well as Interior Ministry's outlets Amen. In the framework of the initiative, free food packages were distributed on the citizens in the new urban areas. Ukrainian armed forces were in the